Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Red Dragon Archfiends got some new support recently, and those cards are actually pretty freaking strong. They're also really good for Infernity. We have 5 monsters over here and 2 level 8 synchros. I'll start with Power Vice Dragon. So Power Vice is the new version of Vice Dragon, I think, yeah. So it's an upgrade, and the card is fantastic because it can special summon itself, it can add a resonator from your deck to your hand, and it does lock you into dark synchro monsters, but Infernity itself has some dark dragon synchro monsters, so that's not a big problem. Darkness Resonator is a new resonator, it's a level 3, it can special summon itself by revealing a Red Dragon Archfiend in your extra deck, and it can also give second normal summon on Resonator for Resonators, which is great. The third card is Fiend Piece Golem, another upgrade. I think this was from Big Piece Golem, something like that, I don't know. So this card is interesting. It doesn't lock you into anything, and it's a good extender because if you have any Fiend tuner, it can special summon itself, and it can also decrease its level by up to 2. And if it was used for a synchro summon of a Red Dragon Archfiend or any monster that mentions RDA, it can special summon any level 4 or lower fiend. So we have another way to special summon Archfiend or Necromancer. The next card is Crimson Call, and at first this card is okay, but with, I think it was the Crimson King. So the Crimson King paired with Crimson Call is basically, now we have a rota for Archfiend or Necromancer or any level 4 or lower Fiend monster. Crimson Call can add any level 4 or lower Fiend from your graveyard, but if you control a synchro monster that mentions RDA, you can actually add it from your deck instead. Crimson King can add Crimson Call, and Crimson Call can then act as a rota for basically any good Infernity monster in the deck, which is fantastic. I really love these cards because the Crimson King is basically generic. It requires a tuner and non-tuner dark monster, which is pretty easy to achieve. So this was a very good addition for Infernity. The next card is Over Tuning. He is interesting because it has potential, but it locks you into synchros. It's okay, I think. So if I control any tuner, I can special summon any other tuner from your hand, deck or graveyard, but it locks me into synchros. So this is basically Hulky Fibrix, and I think that it doesn't negate their effects, which is interesting. So we do have great targets for this, which is great. And the last card is the Crimson Blade Dragon. This one is also very interesting because if this one is not generic, it requires a resonator tuner and non-tuner, but if it is synchro summoned, it can add any level 8 or higher monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand that cannot be special summoned, and you can either special summon it or add it to your hand. So this means that Crimson Blade Dragon can search a lot of cards. I already have a list of cards that this card can search, and there are some good targets for it, but also there are some really bad ones like assault modes, yeah. So it's give and take. It's an okay card, but the best ones in my opinion are the Crimson Call and Crimson King, because you summon King, add Call, and then you can access your Infernity engine that way. The next one is the Windpiece Golem, because it's a great extender, and it's also a great, it can revive any level 4 fiend if it is used for a Synchro 4 Red Dragon Archfiend monster, which is great. These two are also great, but locks me into Synchros, which Infernity does have some dark Synchro monsters, but I prefer to not be locked and use my Link monsters, Fiendsmiths, and many other summoning mechanics. And yeah, that's it for the video. Expect more content soon, and see you soon, and goodbye.